Calladita te ves más bonita. Hi, we are discussing I Am Not Your Perfect Mexican Daughter by Erika Sanchez. So there are three main components or characters to this story. Julia is a main character. She's 15 years old. She's from Chicago, and she has these big aspirations to be a writer. She wants to go away for college. She's bold, outspoken, smart, something you wouldn't expect from a typical Mexican daughter. Then we have Olga, is her sister. She passes away in the beginning of the story, tragically, but she was what you would call the perfect Mexican daughter. She listened to her parents. She did as she was told. She put her family first and was happy living a more simple life, happy following what her parents wanted for her life. Then you have Julia's parents. They're Mexican immigrants doing the best they can, right, in a new country. I mean, they've had their kids here, so new country meaning away from their typical traditions. Mexican households are, for the most part, very conservative. The women are very domesticated. You are raised you're taught at a very early age that women are their places in the home. They get married, they take care of their husband, they have children, they take care of their children, their household. They do all the things to keep their family together, and that is admirable, or it's viewed very highly. The better you take care of your family. A businesswoman, a career woman, a woman who doesn't want to get married, doesn't want to have children, no go. That is not what is the word I'm looking for? You're viewed as somebody that's a loner, basically. Like, you're gonna end up alone forever. You don't want to get married, you don't want to have children. Who's gonna take care of you? Who's gonna be there with you as you age and go through life? So they're not used to that. Julia is then viewed as the problem child, the black sheep, basically, right? She's just doing all the things to make her parents upset. Olga, while she's viewed as the perfect daughter, left that image to her parents. She passed away, so she couldn't taint that image of them. Because a huge amount of pressure was put on Julia after Olga's death to live up to her sister, basically, right? Why can't you be like your sister? Why can't you just honor your family, do as you're told, and stop creating all this ruckus? Her mental health declined. Another thing that Hispanic families don't really talk about, her mental health declined. She discovered some things about her sister, ultimately, that did not paint a very good picture of Olga, and she played with the idea of telling her parents, like, hey, I'm not your perfect daughter, but neither was the one who you thought was. Ultimately, she decided not to, right? Because at the end of the day, what is that going to change? Olga's not here no more. She's just going to break her parents' heart and make the situation worse, so she doesn't. Her parents eventually give in after the struggles back and forth. They ultimately give in, right? And they let her pursue her dreams. They let her go off to college in New York to become a writer. As much as that, I'm sure, was hard for them to do something outside of their norm, outside of what they're used to. I'm sure they were scared to death, but they put their daughter's health and well-being above their beliefs. So Erika Sanchez did a fabulous thing by writing this story, because it gives hope to the younger generation. For those that are scared to speak out, for those that don't want to be isolated from their family, don't want to cause burden to their parents, shows them that they're not the only one that have aspirations to do more, and it's okay. It's okay to do more, and it's okay to go outside of what your family has for you, because at the end of the day, you can't live up to your full potential if you are trying to keep yourself in the box. So the big takeaways here is don't let anybody dim your light so they can shine brighter, or don't let anybody stop you from living to your full potential, even if it causes them discomfort. Because how would you know how great you can be unless you try?